Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I hope you are all doing great today. And in today's episode, we are actually going to do another little bit of an episode on marketing. Yes, we have another dog walking business marketing video. And the reason for this is that I think marketing, in terms of building your client base as a professional dog walker, is one of the places where most people get tripped up on. It's the thing that they get hung up on the most. It's the thing that they find most challenging. I see a lot of comments posts, saying I'm doing this, and this, and I'm not actually getting anywhere. I've actually got no clients whatsoever. I'm really struggling. How do I get around it? What is the trick? So I kind of want to focus on marketing in terms of using your local brick and mortar businesses. Local places to you. Local small family run pet shops, businesses, like pet food businesses, things like that. Groomers, dog groomers, that is, dog groomers. Dog photographers, anything like that. A very small local business. So, and obviously, local butchers to you, things like that. Local stores, the family run stores, not like your big supermarkets. I'm talking about small family run businesses. Because for the most part, building your dog walking business, you shouldn't solely relying on online presence. Your online presence shouldn't be your main aim to try and get clients in. I just don't think it is. Personally, I think that doing dog walking and doing a dog walking business should be very local, and you should be very close with the community. Try to expand out on Facebook and Instagram all the time. It's not gonna get you ahead of anything, because if people aren't really looking online for a dog walker, then you're sort of gonna get missed here and there. Like, I do not have a massive online presence when it comes to like Instagram or Facebook and things like that. I don't have a massive presence. I'm not that big in terms of it, but I'm very well known in my local area, and this is one of the things that has absolutely helped this business thrive. And this is why I talk about trying to keep your actual your area, the business area that you're going to work in. This is why I try to talk about keeping it within sort of 5 to 10 minutes, keeping it close. You don't want to be traveling out half an hour for a couple of dogs and then traveling half an hour back. For me, traveling that far is probably going to start eating into your profits. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got that extra travel time. I actually saw a comment once saying that they had a dog that were booked in, and it takes about 45 minutes for one dog, and the other dogs are actually a little bit closer than that. So she travels 45 minutes to pick up one dog, to come back 45 minutes to get the other dog. That's an hour and a half traveling. That's not even including walking. Like, I'm sorry, but for me, that is far too much traveling. For me, 45 minutes travel time you should be picking up at least 6 to 7 dogs. Yeah, for me, 45 minutes travel time, just one way, is an absolute no-go. I would have been personally saying, yeah, I'm sorry, that's far too far. That is far out for me. I will not be accommodating that. Because it just eats into your profits. As a business, as much as you like this dog and this person, it's not viable for you as a business, which is why I talk about keeping everything as local as possible. Very local, 5 to 10 minutes travel time, 5 minutes between dogs at least. And if you do this, that is one thing that has absolutely helped my business thrive and be profitable, because people ask me, like, how do I get down from the mall so quick and get back up again so quick? And it's because my dogs, when I do the logistics and the route and the planning, they're very, very close together. I will try and, I'm quite lucky in the fact that some of my clients don't actually mind what time their dog goes in, so I can move dogs around in the schedule to try and make sure that there is a very small travel time between each dogs. They will sort of be on the same street or a couple streets over, or they'll be on a direct route to where we're going next. Logistically, that is the way we work things. We try to keep the travel time between dogs to a maximum of 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? These sort of things is what's going to really help your business boom and be profitable. So keeping your business local, like very local, is always going to be a benefit and a plus, because word of mouth will spread hell of a lot easier if it's local instead of you expanding out all the time. And obviously, like I said, this is going to be a quick tip on the marketing side of things, which is what's going to combine, it's what's going to go well with keeping a local market. So now, one of the biggest things that you've got to understand when you are going to be asking local businesses to promote or recommend you as a professional dog walker is that they will not recommend you if they don't know you. You must be using their services in some capacity. You must be friendly with them, or at least be a friend on some level, whether it's a business relationship of some sort. A local business will always recommend local people that they know. If you walk in to a dog salon or a dog groom and you just be like, hey, I'm a dog walker, I'm doing this, would you be bothered if I put my card in your like window or whatever, or on your desk? And they say, yeah, sure, whatever. But then they have another dog walker that actually uses their services to, you know, for their to have their dog washed and groomed. They're going to recommend the friend that uses the services, or the person that they've known for the longest, regardless of whether or not their service is inferior to yours, because they are friends or they use each other's services to some capacity. They're probably going to recommend the other person. They're not going to recommend you even if you could offer a better service. They're not going to offer you because they do not know you. So if you have a dog, get them washed and groomed by them, if they are good at what they do, obviously. Do not associate yourself with people that could potentially be doing a rubbish job and rushing things through just for cash. Try and associate yourself with people that run a really, really good business and have a really good local presence. You getting on these people's side, these businesses' side, are only going to benefit you as a business. So you want to start using their services so that they can recommend your services. You can get friendly with them. You can start chatting a little bit more. You can start talking about dogs, this, that, and other. At this point, when you've sort of got on this line, they'd be like, oh, what do you do for dog walking? You could show them your Instagram page, your Facebook page, show them the pictures, start getting a little bit friendly with them. And then they are more than likely to recommend your business. So we use a raw dog feed place. It's not in our local area though, but I could guarantee you, because I spend so much money there all the time and it's the place that I go for my raw dog food, that they would quite happily recommend my business as a dog walker. He's always asking me about the business and how it's going, what kind of dogs we've got, and I'm always asking him things. And we have quite a nice, even though it's just business to business and I'm just buying the dog food from him, we do have quite a nice relationship. We do get on quite well. So given the fact that if he was actually to be in my local area, he would quite happily recommend my business to other people. And he is his shop is always busy. You know, that would be a great business relationship to have, you know, in between us. So getting friendly with, you know, a local dog food supplier or a local business that has natural treats and things like this, you start getting to them, using their services, buying their products and stuff like that, and obviously recommending them on Facebook and promoting their things. You will set up a business relationship with them, another local business where a lot of people that, guess what, they're going to have dogs, they're going to go in there, they're going to recommend you. If they ever ask for a dog walker, you can start leaving your cards there. Another really solid business relationship where you could get a lot of recommendation. But they're only going to recommend you if they know about you and they know about your business and what services that you are going to offer. So you've got to get friendly with them. You've got to be engaging with them in some capacity. Same goes for a local butcher. A local butcher, everybody local, and there's the saying, fit as a dog. I can't even say it, bloody hell. Fit as a butcher's dog is the old saying. And most people that go to the butchers, I know this might be quite stereotypical, they tend to have dogs. I don't know why that is. To me personally, I think that people that go to your local butchers will have a dog. Again, getting friendly with your local butcher, using their services, promoting their products, using their things, asking if they've got any bone-off cuts that they don't use that you can give to the dog. Great business relationship there. Good chance that if anybody were talking about dogs or you were going to put your cards in there, they would be happy to recommend you if you got to know them. Another great option for targeting local markets is a local bakery. You know, in our little village, I think we have 3 or 4 bakeries. I go to one of the bakeries occasionally because they do a hell of a good quiche, and I will tell everybody till the day I die about how good that quiche is. So I get on with the owners quite well there. And, you know, if you were to ask, can I put my card in here? And this, if anybody's looking for a dog walker, if they have dogs and stuff like that, because people will stop at the pie shops or bakeries as they're going on a walk. You know, again, another really solid business relationship where a lot of people are going to go into and start talking. A lot of things get said in a bakery. You've got like a very local bakery, that is. I'm not talking about going to Greg's or anything like that. I'm talking like a proper bakery. Again, a lot of local people are going to support that business, and if you're supporting that business, they might support your business. You could put your cards in there. You will get recommendations from there. People are more likely to take on a dog walker if they've come from a recommendation, because people care about their dogs, their pets. That if somebody sees, oh, I saw this dog walker online, it looks quite good, and then they say, oh, well, actually, I know this dog walker and they do this and they're really good, here's their card, give them a ring. Guess who they're going to go with? Not going to go with the person that they've seen the advertisement online with. They're going to go with the person that's been highly recommended from another local business. And the last one that I think people ever so much overlook is another local dog walker. Associate yourself and get friendly and get to know other dog walkers. In some places there are far too many dogs for dog walkers. There is an abundance of dogs to go around. Now you want to associate yourself with other dog walkers whose views and business model align with yours. Okay, so if they're really good with the dogs and they get dogs off lead in the malls and stuff like that, they're really good with the dogs, they're really nice with them, they do work with them, they've got a lot of patience with the dogs, and they're very well respected in the local area as well as a dog walker. You want to be getting friendly with these guys. You want to be asking for like hints and tips, any advice as a growing business, stuff like that. Get to know them, and if you can show them that you are doing the same thing, you are trying to give the dogs the absolute best that they need. You're trying to give the dogs the best outlet that you can. You're trying to give them the best possible experience, and you are really good with the dogs. This local dog walker may even end up recommending you to other people. Could you imagine what that says about you as a business if another local dog walker recommends you because they are full? At some point, any dog walker that's worth the salt is going to get full, and they're not going to be able to take on any more dogs. So if somebody got in touch with them because they know that the other dog walker is superb at what they do, but they are too full, they'd be like, I'm sorry, I can't accommodate the times and the things that you want right now, but I do have a recommendation for you, and that is you, and they pass you on. That says so much about your business. The fact that another dog walker is happy to recommend another dog walker says a hell of a lot. Now, some dog walkers are competition and some are not. Some dog walkers are not that good with the dogs. And now I don't like to say this, and I would never ever try to talk ill of another business in any way, shape or form. But there are some dog walkers that would be quite happy to just do chuck like 12 dogs in the back of a van, no crates, no harnesses, no nothing, drive them off and just put them in a pen and just stand there with them for like 15 minutes, put them back in the van, drive them home, chuck them in the house where they've had no real experience, no real stimulation. They haven't actually achieved the full hour. And unfortunately, this is the situation where there is actually some dog walkers like this. Now, they are the competition because you know that what you offer is a better service. It's what the dog needs. It gives a better stimulation. And also this person could potentially, obviously, be undercutting everybody else, and also still charging the client for an hour when only really giving this. Now, I know this is a very touchy subject to maybe bring up on a podcast, but this is the realization of it. There are some people and businesses out there that do this. These guys could be the competition because you know that you offer a better service and give what the dog needs and what is fair to the clients as well. So you kind of want to be in competition with these guys. But other dog walkers are actually friends. I have a lot of dog walkers in this area that we actually have our own little group now. We have a little WhatsApp group, and it'd be like, look, I've just got this inquiry. This dog isn't right for me. I don't have the space, don't have the time. It's quite young, does anybody else want it? I think there's me and 3 other people in this group because they are the 3 that I know that offer the very similar service. They're amazing with the dogs, and I know that because I know what they do and how good they are, that I would, if I was full, which I am, I would be happy to recommend them as the other dog walker. I would be saying, look, you want me to pass on your details? Are you happy for that? These guys aren't competition. These guys are friends, and we're all here to try and help lift each other up. So, getting friendly with other dog walking businesses with views that align with yours, and they are great with the dogs, and they could be a great recommendation. That relationship will be an amazing business relationship. It will work both ways. Again, help your business out. But you've got to be friends with these. No other dog walker is going to recommend another dog walker if they do not know you. So that is the marketing strategy for your local businesses. If you want to thrive and you want to do well and you want to be recommended by local people by keeping your business circle, your local area, your actual working time, your working circle small, you are going to have to rely on some local businesses to recommend you on. The only way to do this is to get friendly with them. So get yourself out there, get talking to local businesses, make some friends, make some really good business relationships, and start working back and forth with businesses. That is the biggest marketing tip that I can give absolutely anybody that works in a small area, is that you've just got to get friendly, you've got to be friends with them, you've got to recommend their business. Don't associate yourselves with crap, associate yourselves with people that are doing an amazing job. And if they're doing an amazing job and you do an amazing job and the recommendations get passed back and forth, it's a really good local community business structure. It's just one of the best ways to run things. So yeah, that is all I have for this episode. Like I say, I think even though I've mentioned marketing in the past, I don't think I've ever really gone into how you should actually be operating as a local business, towards other local businesses. But yeah, that is it for this episode. I hope you found some value from this episode. Now, if you did find some value, or it's helped in any way, or shine a light on anything, please do leave a like, please leave a comment if you've got any questions or anything like that, all that good stuff. It really does help a small channel out. I really do appreciate it. And that is it for this episode, guys. We're going to call it a do there, and I will catch you all in the next one.